What up, though? All praises go to the Most High, man. It's your boy Trill, man. And today, I feel inspired to talk about struggling, man. The struggle, man. We all go through the struggle, man. We all do. No matter if you black, white, you feel me, beige, Lebanese, whatever you is, like, we all face struggles, man. We all go through struggles, man. And it's important for us to not fold in the struggle, man. It's important for us to embrace the struggle because the struggle is what make you great. Like, the struggle is like the test for your testimony. You know what I mean? And if you gonna persevere or not. You know what I'm saying? Because the only way you can be made great is going through pressure, man. You know what I mean? Facing adversity, facing opposition. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you going through the struggle, man, when it's hard out here, you know what I'm saying? When you barely got enough money, when you barely got enough food, barely got enough energy, barely got enough willpower, you feel me? It's like them the times you gotta just be thankful for. You gotta thank God that you made it through, that you survived it, you feel me? Because one thing about it, man, we all look down on surviving, man, but it's survival of the fittest out here, man. Straight up. And if you can survive that struggle, man, you could be great. You could be great, man. Everybody went through the struggle. Jesus went through the struggle, man. For real, for real. Jesus faced so much adversity. Jesus faced so much opposition. Everybody hated him, you know, when he was roaming the earth. But after he went through that struggle, you know, people praise his name to this day. Think about Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King went through the struggle. It was hard in the civil rights, y'all. If you ain't know, it's so crazy because I was just watching a documentary on Martin Luther King. You know, I don't know what inspired me, but I just watched the documentary on him because I literally haven't watched that stuff since I've been young. For real, probably since I've been 12, 13. I can't say I watched a documentary on Martin Luther King. And that's crazy because I'm grown as hell. And it's like a lot of this stuff, you know, that we took in when we was young. We took it in with a kid state of mind, you know, with an immature mind state. You know, I can't even perk. I used to be one of them kids in class, like, cracking jokes, laughing at that stuff. For real, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie. But like, as you grown, when you in a mature mind state, when your spirit is more mature, you look at that stuff and you really be amazed. Like, you really be amazed. Like, damn, these niggas went through all that for us, for our rights, you feel me? Because, yeah, it was for them and their rights, but it all trickled down, you feel me? You can't tell me that Martin Luther King didn't have his children in mind, his grandchildren in mind, you know, and his great-great-grandchildren in mind. Same with Jesus, you know what I mean? Same with Malcolm X, all these people, you know what I mean? You can't tell me they didn't have the future in mind, you know what I mean? So it kind of just make you appreciate your rights a lot more. Like, nah, niggas really had to struggle for this shit. Niggas really had to face all type of crazy shit. Water hoses, you feel me? Canines biting them, all type of shit, getting lynched. Like, man, that shit crazy. And I was watching that Martin Luther King documentary the other day because I'm just like, damn. So much shit we take for granted because we don't realize the struggle because it didn't happen directly to us. We don't realize the shit they went through. Like, they went through some crazy stuff for us to have these rights, for us to enjoy these rights, you feel me? Because them niggas had it rough, man. Our struggle could never be compared to their struggle. And Martin Luther King, what we got to realize about him, he was a genius. He was a genius, like, straight up. He was a genius. He finished high school when he was like 15. He finished college when he was like 18, 19. You feel me? Like, this man was literally a genius, you feel me? And I don't feel like we give his genius enough credit, you feel me? Like, he even was studying, Gandhi at the time. And it's crazy to be, it show how much of a genius you are when you're studying somebody who's alive. Like, both of y'all alive right then in that moment, and you studying them, you know what I mean? He learned from his peace movement, his nonviolent movement, and how good it was going in India. And that's what made him bring it back here, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like, dude was a genius, man, and we gotta really acknowledge that, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it gives more weight and it gives more depth to all of his speeches and all of his virtues, all the stuff that he was implying, because no matter what anybody say, like, he changed the world. He changed the world. Not only did he change the world, he changed our world, the world that we live in. Like, he changed America, you feel me? Like, if he would have never did all that stuff, them Million Man marches, if he would have never got, put all them people together and did them boycotts and them bus boycotts and all that stuff, like, we wouldn't have half of the shit that we got going on, you feel me? So, we just gotta realize, man, it's a struggle, but the struggle always leads to greatness. You know what I mean? If you could persevere, you know what I mean? If you could keep going. If you can go in the face of the adversity, man, because that's the only way you can be great, man. Straight up. You can't be great, man. You can't turn to a diamond without the pressure, man. Pressure make diamonds, man. Real talk. So, we just gotta realize that, man. I love y'all. Good thoughts, good vibes in a minute.